So I have fully covered the front with white tape to make this thing look gorgeous. Thank you, Patrick, for telling me to put the white tape on. It does look excellent. Gonna zoom in here or get closer. So these are the screws, obviously. So my first plan was to try to remove the screws and put the tape on, but that was way too much work. So I just put the tape on, made little holes with a razor to expose the screws. But this thing looks nice. I gotta agree. You guys might laugh at this. So I did the sides as well, except I ran out of tape. So it gets that far. But the cool thing is, I was able to have it reach the coroplast, right? So it looks good. Should the need or the want arise where I get some more tape, I could finish that off. I did want to save some tape for the bottom, which I was able to put some tape on. So there's a unified white color, so it looks like a white car. So I do like it. Also, made another update. Now the wheels can turn. I spent maybe 45 minutes just cutting this square tube piece off. It's like 3 inches I had to cut off so that it would stop hitting this square tube here. But then, that wasn't the only thing keeping the car from turning. If you look here, there are 3 1-inch square tubes. It's 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. And so I had to trim those down. Notice there's a diagonal square tube, although it's lower down as well, that those 3 horizontal square tubes would hit into. So I had to trim those down. I was sweating like a cucumber, but I got it done. Now it rides nicely. I want to make 2 more updates. Actually 3. I want to get a caliper brake on this wheel. I have an idea to put a flat bar here and then a caliper brake, so I have 2 brakes. That's a disc brake on the electric wheel. And then I have a throttle, but I want to get a pedal instead. So I just push my foot on the pedal like a real car and it goes. Because it kind of feels awkward turning the throttle and trying to turn left and right. Feels like I might snap my wrist, so it gets awkward. Then third, it kind of goes with the pedal. Because once the pedal is on, my legs are going to be very close to these 3-inch square tubes. So I have to, I'll show it from this side. I'm going to have to move this up maybe 2 inches. So there's a lot of holes, if you notice, on the opposite side. I think it's even on this side. Oh, this one's good. Yes, I can move this one without a problem. The left side may cause a problem because there are holes already. I want to scoot it down maybe 1 inch or 2 so my knees don't rub against it when I have the pedal on. Right now, all I have to do is sit like a kind of like an ostrich, so my feet are touching show you the footstool here. It's touching like here. I'll sit down so it makes a little more sense. So usually my feet are like this so that the bars don't rub against my knee. All right, so stay tuned for the next 3 updates. I want to get the brake on first because that's the most important. Going down hills, this thing picks up speed, and I want to be able to stop so I can continue to work on this. Till next time.